Hello Scorpio, how are you? I hope this finds you well. So we are going to be doing your person on your mind reading. Whoever you're thinking about, that is who this reading is intended for. And everything that you'll need to know, whether it's about this reading or scheduling personal readings, Patreon, or the tarot course, all of that is in the description box below for you. All right, my loves, let's take a look and see what we have going on for you guys. We're going to start by grabbing a couple of these just for some overall energies, and then we're going to jump right into your tarot. All right, we have conflicted and abandoned. At the bottom of the deck, we have obsession. Okay. I'm going to be honest with you. To me, this feels like Scorpio. I definitely feel like somebody here could have had a hard time with commitment in the past. I do. I see commitment, finality, chemistry, shallow, obsession. The problem is I definitely feel like even this bitterness energy. I feel like somebody felt like they were held back before, where I do feel like somebody just didn't want to settle down. I'm just going to be very honest with you. And I do feel like they could have ended things. Maybe they weren't honest with you. They maybe didn't give you closure. For some of you guys, they could have just ghosted. It's like I feel like they wanted to explore other options. But I feel like they really regret that now. With this obsession energy, I definitely feel like somebody, one, is obsessing over it. They keep thinking about the past, thinking about their choices, thinking about the situation. I also feel like for some of you guys, this energy could be like very Page of Swordsy, where somebody is like watching your social medias heavily. I feel like they have not been able to meet anybody like you. I definitely feel like you guys had a very, very strong chemistry, especially with this chemistry and this obsession energy. Like, I definitely feel like that, and it feels that with that shallow card, it's like they have not been able to find anything close to what they had with you. Okay, now with this conflicted energy, even this card can talk about having multiple choices, and I feel like in the past that's kind of what they wanted, but now I feel like they're really questioning their decision. They're really conflicted about that. With this abandoned energy, they walked away, and I feel like they didn't do it in a right way. Like, I feel like this person either like wasn't honest with you about it. They could have just ghosted. They could have been really hot and cold. Like, it just isn't. It's like the way they handled it wasn't the right way. But let's go ahead and take a look. We're going to look at their energy towards you with the tarot now. We're going to see their thoughts, feelings, intentions, the challenge between the two of you moving forward, as well as their next actions and potential outcome. All right, Scorpio. We have the Page of Wands in the reverse. We have the Page of Cups in the reverse. The Five of Cups in the reverse. We have the Nine of Wands. We have the Moon. We have the Three of Cups. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Pentacles. Some of you guys, this person may have already tried to reach out to you, and either you did not answer them, or maybe you have them blocked for some of you, Scorpio. Some of you guys could have just left this person on red. For others of you, if they haven't already done that, that's something that they're thinking about here, but they're like expecting that you're not going to answer them. They're expecting that maybe you have them blocked, or that you, like you're just going to leave them on red, okay? You know, the Page of Cups to me sometimes can be a card of like a manifestation. I'm getting two different messages from that. First, with it coming up in the reverse, I definitely feel like they got what they wanted, but it just wasn't what they thought they wanted, if that makes sense. Like, it wasn't what they thought it was going to be. I definitely feel like there's a lot of disappointment when it comes to this choice that they made here. I also do feel the Page of Cups sometimes can be like an apology. With it coming up in the reverse, it just feels like they, especially with the next to the Page of Wands in the reverse, it kind of feels like they feel like you're not going to want to hear it. Like, sorry is not going to cut it. they just feel like you're not going to want to hear that from them. Their intention, though, is the 5 of Cups in the reverse. I definitely feel like somebody's wanting to come out of a difficult time. I do feel like somebody has a ton of regrets, and it's like they're wanting to come out of that energy, with that being their intention. Now, with the 9 of Wands being the challenge, one, I feel like this is them being persistent, even though, and maybe that's why, because you're not answering them, or because you have them blocked, Scorpio, that I feel like that's where some of this obsession energy is coming in at. But the 9 of Wands can also be a very distrusting energy, and I feel like this could be you. Like, I just feel like you don't trust this person, but I feel like they're going to keep trying. We have the Moon card here and if they haven't started trying yet, I would prepare for that. I would expect that, Scorpio. They have the Moon energy for their next actions and behaviors. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I feel like I might want to clarify it, because I feel like, one, I don't feel like this person still is going to be 100% honest with you with that energy. The Moon card can talk about, keeping things hidden. It can talk about illusions as well. But this could also just be them trying to figure out, what am I going to do next? Because it's like an unclear energy. I would say just trust your intuition with that card. But let's clarify it, because I just feel like they're not going to tell you everything, even if they come back. And that may be part of this Page of Cups in the reverse too. I do feel like I think they are sorry, but I think they're less sorry for what they did, Scorpio, and more sorry that it didn't work out the way that they wanted it to. We have the King of Swords. Yeah, I feel like they're not going to be fully direct with you. I also feel like this is just them being very unclear about where you're at with things. And I don't know. It doesn't feel to me that you're very open, Scorpio. It really doesn't. The Death card and the King of Swords. The King of Swords can be like giving somebody the cold shoulder. It can be like cutting things out that are just not good for you. It's definitely a card of boundaries. And that is your energy with that Death card here. The 3 of Cups. It can be a card of reconciliation, but it's not really feeling that way to me. We're going to clarify it. For some of you guys, maybe you will decide to hang out with this person and see what's going on. But for most of you, I don't feel like that's the case. I I feel it's that you already know exactly. Like, even if this person didn't tell you and they weren't honest, I feel like you already know what they're trying to hide from you here. I feel like you already know about the other people, other person. We have the 3 of Swords, which can be a card of, heartbreak, disappointment. And then we have the Hangman in reverse. So to me, it's a card of like releasing it. Yeah, I just don't feel like you're going to open yourself back up to this, Scorpio. I really don't. Now, the signs I'm seeing for you, I see all the fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag, all the water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I see Virgo, Pisces, Aquarius, Cancer, Libra. Those are the signs I'm seeing, but it could be any. It is a general reading. So even if I did not mention a specific sign, this reading can still resonate for you. But that is what I have for you. I do hope that this helps. If this resonates, let me know. If it doesn't, that's okay. Just check out your other placements and everything that you'll need to know, whether it's about this reading, scheduling personal readings, Patreon, or the tarot course. All of that is in the description box below for you. And if you want personal prayers for any reason, you can just put the little prayer emoji in the comments down below, and I will go through and pray for you. But if this is where we part, thank you guys for being here, and I will see you next time.